Ken Calhoun, one of your co-presenters. I'm president of the Day Trading University, and this is my colleague Peter Bain from Forex Winner. Peter, it's great to have you here today.
It's great to be here live, Ken, as opposed to being in a webinar, which we've...
So it's going to be a very exciting, engaging event. Yeah, Peter, it's great to be here with you.
Absolutely, and it's our aim, Ken's aim and mine, to make sure that we address all of your questions and concerns. By the time you leave here tomorrow, you're going to be good to go. So thank you very much for taking the time to come.
Yeah, good to see you here.
Yeah.
All right. Good
okay, Ken, I'll let you kick it off.
We're going to be looking at live charts throughout the sessions. We're going to be doing a lot with our step-by-step entry and exit tactics and more. So good to have you here. Yeah, we'll cover everything from basic to advanced. I like to focus mainly, my specialty, what I do, my mechanics of my trade is price action breakout. So I want to give you guys the fastest, easiest to follow, most consistent. Think about it. That looked really expensive to everybody here because that's almost twice as high as it was before. But in fact, it tripled from there. But at the point, if you were just watching that candle as it was forming, that would be at the very top of the chart and would look really expensive, right? But in fact, all the money was after that. So that's another quick breakout, professional breakout trading strategy. Always play in the upper right side of the chart. That's where the money's made. It's not trying to buy bounces and retracements and all that. It's always buying the upper right side of the charts progressively. Another good exit strategy, and this is one I've tested out for years, exit whenever you see two red candles, whether you're trading on the scalping, the 5-minute charts, or 1-minute chart, or daily charts, or hourly charts. After a breakout, if you see two red candles in a row, a loss of that second red candle support is going to be your exit signal. Okay? So for example, what's the dollar cost stop you want to resolve never to take larger than moving forward? That might be $100 or $200, but what's an arbitrary dollar cost stop level that you want to use as a technical or financial boundary on every trade? Okay, let's do that. The room comes alive with thinking. The main thing is do not let the charts be the reason for your exit. As a real trader, I work the markets. I tell you guys that your goal is to take a lot of small wins out of the market. It all adds up. I've made thousands in a single day with trades that made up to 80 or 100, 200 bucks each maximum. So it's a matter of sweeping off a lot of small wins and not saying, well, I'm going to get out because there's a chart pattern reason why. That doesn't work. What works is the money flow. Any professional trader will tell you we work off our P&Ls on the exits. Another pattern that I want you to look for is what I call a sharp angle breakout. It's kind of a jump start. We've got to remember, typical for swing trades, you want this. If you're scalping, you always want sharp angle breakouts with a wide candle. And this kind of pattern is really good where you see it comes from off the support line and a sharp move up. You see an inverse head and shoulders right here with the left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, and the resistance line over here. Anyway, one of the things I want you to visually start scanning for in your trades is something that's kind of chopped around for a while, but all of a sudden it has a very sharp breakout, and that's usually kind of a jump start or a kick start to the trade because it's got institutional volume in it, and then you start looking for breakout continuations above a sharp angle breakout. So that's one thing that I want you to start looking for. At least in professional trading, you can see we've got all this chop and uncertainty and noise, but all of a sudden we have this wall of buyers. That's probably a catchier title, the wall of buyers. On the count of three, buyers, 1, 2, 3. If I see the first red candle, I'm nervous and I may close out half the trade. If I see the second red candle and it loses support, then I'm all out. So what you mentioned brings up another good point. In working with thousands of traders, one thing that I found is, and I ask a lot of traders this in my webinars, a lot of people do not trade as dynamically as they should. And what I mean by that is you need to be working, legging in, legging out. One of the things that you'll learn in your trading life is, 45-degree angles are the best on trends like we saw recently with some of the Euro charts. The sharp angles tend to retrace 50% faster. They're weaker. The slow ones you're going to go to sleep trying to trade them because they're just choppy. And so you need the sweet spot visually of charts that typically have a strong sustained breakout of at least 2 to 3 days in a row on, say, a 10 or 12-day Forex chart. And so visually, you want the price action and the breakout to be ideal. And it's easy to spot visually. We'll go through dozens of different live real-time market charts and you can see how well it works. You don't want to sell at the support line, but right under it. So maybe there's somewhere in that region right there would make sense. Everybody see that? Because the second candle may still come back to life. But now would be a good place to sell half and take it. And then if it moves, yeah, right, split the trade. So you take half now and then sell the other half if that goes back down. Now it might do. See what this did? It had a red candle, but it did what I call a Christmas tree, right? It's red, green, red, green. So you might get a red candle. Second one starts off life. What I want you to look for are wide tails Not necessarily a shooting star, but a wide range tail that's piercing the B band either way. Right? On a scalp, an entry is going to be right above a cup pattern. And what type of candle is this? And again, it's, by the way, not too late if you miss. Because one candle, frequently what you see is alternating patterns. You see some crumbling in the foundations with the first red candle. You should be nervous, maybe scale out half, but don't call it quits until you see 2 red candles in a row. We will see where it goes. Let's now take a break. Give yourselves a round of applause. Off to a good start today. Take a stretch, get some coffee. Feel free to ask Peter and I some questions.